Hey everyone, and welcome to another GeoGuessr NMPZ accuracy test. Just like the last time, we're gonna play 10 games of A Diver's World and see how many countries I can get correct. Also, we are so close to hitting 25k, so if you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It would really mean a lot. Okay, with that said, let's get started and hope for the best. Game 1 starts now. Okay. Ooh, so we got a little antenna on the car. A little bit of a hilly area here too, and this house with a red roof, red bricks. Interesting. We do have a pole there, which is making me think Romania. It seems like the concrete Romanian poles, which have the holes in them. Yeah, I think with that pole, we should be in Romania. This house as well feels Romanian. Landscape checks out as well, sort of rolling hills. Slight Mediterranean feel, but not quite fully Mediterranean, just with the trees. So yeah, I think everything points to Romania here. Let's try it out. Good stuff. So we were pretty far north there, but still Romania. Let's go to round 2. Alright, another sort of rural spot here. We got a stone wall. This feels more Mediterranean with these trees. Again, it's a kind of hilly, mountainous place, but not extremely so. And this stone wall, what could this be? I feel like Italy has these a lot, at least in the Mediterranean sphere. Yeah, that's jumping out to me. The foliage here definitely checks out. It feels a little bit too green to be, you know, southern Spain and everything. Greece, I'm a little bit worried about, but again, the stone wall, I can't really see that being in Greece. It could be, but I lean more Italy. So I'm gonna try it. Not 100% confident here, but let's just try. And nice, okay, it's Sardinia, which is still Italy. We'll take that. Alright, good stuff. Round number 3. Right off the bat, looks like the US from the road lines, these poles as well, the wooden ones with the transformers at the top, driving on the right. And we do of course have the US flag visible, so that all but confirms it. And based on the foliage, it feels a little bit like the Atlantic coast and a slight bit south. Not crazy far south, but maybe something like Virginia, Maryland, New Jersey. Somewhere in the mid-Atlantic sphere. Doesn't really matter. Let's just see. Even farther up. Okay, so Connecticut. It was Atlantic coast, at least. But a little farther north than I thought. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. Let's go to round 4. Okay, this one's pretty different. We're driving on the right. Big divided highway. First thing jumping out at me here is these poles, which should put us in Nigeria. You get these poles in Nigeria a lot. Kind of reminiscent of ones you get in, like, Ecuador. Places like that. But in this sort of context, with this landscape, the cars, the buildings and everything, we should be in Nigeria, so let's guess. Good stuff. And our last round for game number 1, another sort of Mediterranean European coast location here. What could this one be? Beautiful spot, though, with the water and mountains, so nice. Let me take a look at these buildings. They kind of feel Italian, again, but I'm not sure. Could just as easily be in Croatia or something. Yeah, if this was Italy, where would we even be? Because Croatia's coast gets a lot more rocky like this, and you got this sort of bays and everything, which would check out for, you know, what we've got here. Italy, I'm struggling to think of where you'd really see something like this, unless we're out over by Sardinia or something. So yeah, I think I might switch to Croatia, actually. I am actually worried about Montenegro here, too. We could possibly be there, but I'm going to go Croatia. Again, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I'm just going to try it. Let's see. Oh, it is... Oh, no, it's Corsica, so it's France. Man, okay, that's fair enough. So that was a kind of tricky one, but you know what? We'll take it. So first game in, we are 4 for 5. Not terrible. Could be a little better. Could, of course, have 5 for 5, but we press on. Not great, but we can still recover from this. Let's keep going. Next one should just be Russia. We got Cyrillic. Luke is a Russian gas station, I think. This definitely feels like deep Russia, Siberia somewhere, so let's go for it. Kind of deep Russia. It's far north in the Arctic, so very cold. So there we go. Next one. New campus, epic opportunities, open September 2017. Cool. Sign me up. From what I'm seeing here, this is just the UK, I guess. This parking sign is very British. Architecture as well. White front plates without the EU strip, road lines, driving on the left. So yeah, we should be in the UK here. Just click up there, and of course it's the opposite side of England, and there we go. Doesn't matter, got the country. Next round. Oof, what is this? So we have American-style road lines, so somewhere in the Americas. This pole makes me think Argentina, this sort of smooth concrete one with this, I don't know how you describe this, but this concrete top. That's kind of like the Argentina pole. Architecture definitely checks out for Latin America. Road lines are good too. Trees and everything as well. So, yeah, I'm happy with this. Good stuff. So round number 9 here, this is going to be Norway. We've got these long yellow dashed lines, Gen 4 coverage, beautiful rock outcroppings and trees and everything. And Norway is just such a picturesque country. Every single location is just amazing. There we go. And our final round for game number 2 is very interesting. What is going on here? So this is, again, Gen 4 coverage. What else can we get out of this? It almost looks like we have a yellow diamond sign over here, geared up for the left side of the road. And that makes me think Ireland, because Ireland has those signs, and they of course drive on the left. Landscape and everything definitely checks out. It's a little bit strange, but I believe this being Ireland. Yeah, I think this might be there. I don't have any better ideas, so we're gonna hope for the best. Let's see. Let me make sure that's a yellow diamond sign. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Let's try Ireland. Wow, okay, that actually saved me, because if I didn't see that sign, I don't know where I would have guessed, but not Ireland, so that was a lucky spot. So good stuff, we got all the countries there. We are up to 9 for 10. Let's get into game number 3. Here we go. Alright, starting us out, looks like we're going to be in France. We have this French utility pole with all these sort of cutouts on it. French license plate as well. It's got the blue strip on the left, of course, like most EU countries, but then it also has a faint blue strip on the right, too. Not quite as vibrant as the Italian one, which has blue on both sides as well. A little bit more faint, and again, this pole as well. Architecture checks out, so France it is. There we go. Alright, round 12. This looks like Argentina. Sun is in the north. And we've got this sort of very flat sort of shrubland that's found in the southern areas of the country, Patagonia and all that. So, should be in Argentina, somewhere in the vast southern part of the cone. And, wow. Latitude, pretty good there, but still 200 kilometers away. We take it, though. Round number 13. Oh, this is different. So, we've got dashes on the side of the road. Gen 2 coverage. Honestly, this could be France. France has these dashed lines. This feels like the Alpine coverage way up in the mountains, where it gets all tundra-like, almost. We do have a sign here. I can't really make out anything on the sign, so that doesn't help. But I am feeling France here. If not France, I don't really know. Maybe Spain somehow, but I'm feeling pretty good about France. Not 100% sure, but let's try it. Nice, we take it. Alright. Round 14. Ooh. Okay. What is this car? What is that? Is that a Nigeria car? I think it might be. It's kind of weird seeing an NMPZ, but I think we're in Nigeria here. Divided highway, Nigeria loves to have those driving on the right as well. Checks out for that in Africa. And with the visible car, maybe by Abuja, I don't really know. I'm not sure. I just hope it's Nigeria. And it is. Nice. Okay. And round number 15. Looks like Nigeria, once again. We've got this car, which I think is one of the Nigerian follow cars. I don't have them memorized where they're all found, but I think that's one of them. And this architecture checks out. Poles are good, too. License plates as well. Nigeria has sort of like white and green looking plates. So yeah, everything here, again, works well for Nigeria. And it's just up here in Ikorodu. 15 rounds in, we've only missed one, and we're at a country streak of 10, so doing pretty well. Let's keep it up, though. On to game number 4. Alright, first round here is absolutely Japan. This is low cam coverage. The camera is very low down to the car, basically strapped right to it, instead of being held up by supports. And we're also driving on the left here, you can tell from the arrows and the stoplights. Also very East Asian looking landscape, architecture and everything. The other low cam country, Switzerland, you know, doesn't really look like this. Looks more like Europe. So, yeah, terrible way to explain that, but you know what I mean. Next round is kind of crazy looking. Whoa. So very mountainous. We've got American style diamond signs, so somewhere in the Americas probably. Oh man, what could this be? This is actually tough. My first thought was Chile somehow. I'm not sure if that's possible. Where is the sun? I can't really tell because it looks like the sun's behind a cloud somewhere, but it might be south of us from these very faint shadows. So if it's south, we can't be in Chile. Would this be Mexico then? It's kind of weird no matter where this is. I'm gonna go Mexico. I really don't know here. This is a hard location. Let's see. Oh, it is Chile. Oh, no. So I guess the sun wasn't south. Dude, I shouldn't have even looked for the sun. Yeah, it really did feel Chilean, but man, I thought the sun was south. That's so unfortunate. Okay, we move on to the next one. This looks like Russia. We got these bollards by the intersection. Russia loves to put bollards by the intersections. The road, everything checks out for it as well. So, yeah, it should just be Russia somewhere. Nice, pretty far west there. And round number 4, so this is 19, I guess. Looks like it's mentioning Calgary, Red Deer, and everything, so we should be in Canada. Probably in Alberta somewhere. And if those are south of us, yeah, probably far north. Out in the forests somewhere. Good stuff. Actually, not that far north. Interesting. And round number 20, this is South Korea. Tons of Korean language all over. Korean has a lot of circles in its characters, which is a good way to tell it apart from Japanese, Chinese, if you're not sure. So yeah, just look for those circles. And again, South Korea has a lot of winter coverage, fall coverage, and this kind of look to it as well. And there we go. Alright, so 20 countries in, we've missed another. I should not have switched from Chile, so we're at 18 for 20. Not terrible, not terrible. Let's keep it up though. Alright, game number 5. This is halfway for us. So this is going to be South Africa. We got South African signs, yellow outside lines, Gen 2 coverage, all that good stuff. There we go. Next one. Ooh, okay. So, this is Southern Africa. That's for sure. Again, same kind of signs. So, I don't think this is actually going to be South Africa, though. And that's just for one key reason, and that is vibes. Eswatini has a lot of these sort of areas with these sort of like dirt roads and tons of trees. I'm not sure if they're plantations or just forests, but they have lots of areas like this in Eswatini. And what does this sign say? I gotta read that. Lunzi border. So yeah, the fact that it's talking about a border as well makes me think. And there's Lunzi, yeah. So we should be in Eswatini. Hopefully not on the South Africa side, but it should be the Eswatini side. Let's see. Nice, let's go. Okay, next one. This is going to be Australia. We got Australian bollards. Might be a little bit behind my head there, but it's there. This street sign as well, these green signs, a lot of eucalyptus trees. Driving on the left. Also, Australia has the long antenna with the white car. You can see the reflection of it because it is behind us here. But yeah, that's something you get in Australia all the time. There we go. Next one. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? So we do have some tropical foliage. Sun seems to be in the south from shadows and seems like it's somewhere up there. Mountainous coastal water to the east. These buildings over here feel Mediterranean to an extent. The yellow outside lines here are kind of throwing me off. I don't really know what that's going to be, but I mean, if this is Mediterranean, I'm feeling somewhere like Greece or maybe even Turkey or Albania. Yeah, I think Turkey's my best idea here. I'm really not sure, man. Let's give it a try. Oh no, I forgot the water was east. Oh no, I'm just missing the most obvious things right now. Okay, so it's Spain, water's east, that checks out. Man, okay. That was just completely me messing everything up. Alright, 25th round to the halfway point here. This should be the Dominican Republic. We have this car, which is the Dominican Republic one. Normally you can see the bars just playing no moving with the sort of carbon fiber looking inlay. Can't see them here, but this is the front of the car. And this sort of architecture as well, sort of gray stone buildings, lots of palm trees, a little bit hilly. I'd put us in Santiago here, just with the hilliness, feels a little bit inland. Only these two cities, Santiago and Santo Domingo, are covered. So I'd go here, of the two. Of course. Of course it's not there. So, doesn't matter. Got the country. So, we missed another. We missed Spain. So, we're down to 22 for 25, which is still pretty good. We've got to pick up the pace here. Alright. Next round. Looks like Japan. This is low cam coverage. East Asian sort of foliage and trees and mountains, everything. But really the low cam seals the deal for Japan here. Nice. Okay. Next round. Ooh. Okay. This is kind of weird. I don't know where we are, but we got like a greenhouse, a lot of parked cars. Someone's carrying flowers. So my first instinct here was the Netherlands, but we don't have any yellow plates. So maybe it's Belgium instead. Let me look at these plates again. Because Belgium has red text on the plates. And yeah, it does kind of seem like that. So I think Belgium is good here. Let's see. I'm not confident. Oh, let's go. Okay. Ooh, good stuff. Next one. Oh, man. Okay, so really narrow path. Gen 2 coverage. Yellow back plates. And it looks like maybe white front plates. Can't really see, though. It's hard to say. But a lot of really perfectly trimmed shrub rows and everything. Yellow back plates. And it looks like there's no EU strip either. So I think this is just the UK. That's my best guess here. Yeah, let's give it a try. Good. Oh, wow, it's Jersey. Okay, so that still counts. Jersey makes a lot of sense. All right, let's go on to the next one, round 29. This is South Africa. Again, the yellow outside lines, Gen 2. Just such a quintessential South Africa round. There we go. And round 30. This should be Chile. Chile has all white road lines. Seems like the sun is kind of in the north here. And this sort of desert coast is so classically found in Chile. Just really striking landscape. But yeah, with the all white lines and everything, desert right up onto the water, should just be in Chile here. Very nice. Okay, so we got all the countries for that round. We're at 27 for 30. Let's move on to game number 7. 7, yes. Okay, next one here, we've got a New Zealand bollard. Driving on the left, you can tell from the truck. This bollard, though, is the New Zealand one. It's almost like the Poland one, if you know what that one's like. It's just white with red on it. But obviously New Zealand and Poland are very different looking places, so shouldn't usually get those confused. Next one up here, this should be Finland. This black sign here is one of the Finnish types of signs. We also have this white street sign, which is a typical Finnish thing. The road lines as well. Finland is one of the few countries out in this part of the world that has yellow lines. So this kind of style, snowy coverage, lots of pines, just going to put us in Finland. There we go. Next one up, ooh, this looks like Lesotho. We got these sort of rocky mountains, green grasses all around, and not too many trees, and these buildings as well, check out for that. Yellow outside lines like the rest of southern Africa. So we should be in Lesotho here. Very nice. And the next one, I think this is just Argentina. You can see a little bit of the black car here. Argentina is one of the most famous countries with a black car. This green road sign feels Argentinian. They like to list like 3 major cities that you're heading towards on their mileage signs. And yeah, very flat, open, kind of subtropical temperate landscape. Definitely checks out, so we'll go there. Very nice. And around 35, we've got Gen 4 coverage again. Dashed lines, northern-looking trees, the birch, the pines, and everything. I think with these dashes, we should just be in Sweden. Now, Norway also has the dashed lines, but Norway's are longer. These seem pretty short, though, so I think we should be in Sweden. Actually, let me look again. Yeah, these seem like the short lines. So we should be in Sweden. It does feel pretty Norwegian, too, though. But, no, it should be Sweden. I wouldn't be surprised if we're close to Norway, though. Let's see. Oh, it is Norway. What? Oh, come on. Okay, so I guess the lines were long, or maybe I got baited. I'm not really sure what went wrong there. So I've opened up this location again, and I think I missed the snow pole. There is snow pole tricks in the Nordic countries. I think that's the Norwegian one. I'm not entirely sure. But, man, that's too bad. Yeah, I guess these lines are a bit longer. It can be kind of hard to tell, especially NMPZ. So that was definitely tricky. Alright, that's another country we gotten wrong, unfortunately. So we're down to 31 for 35. Let's go to the next game. Game number 8. Alright, once again, Gen 2 coverage. We are driving on the left. With these lines, though, these aren't the South African ones. We should be in Australia with that. Yeah, the poles are a little bit weird, too. So this should be Australia. Tasmania, even better. Wow, okay. Next, again, Gen 2 coverage. Really big halo here in this location. But this should be Mexico. We got a single yellow line in the middle here, driving on the right. This kind of landscape I associate with more north up here, sort of close to Texas. So I think we're going to be around there somewhere. Let's see. Good stuff. All right. Next one, we've got a long antenna, single white line. This bollard, I think, is the back of the Czech and Slovakian one. I'm not too sure, but I think so. Landscape definitely checks out, and this kind of early spring coverage with the long antenna, I think is more of a Slovakian thing, but this actually could be a pretty big toss-up, but I'm going to go Slovakia here, from everything I've seen. Good, okay, wow, really, really far east there. So close to Ukraine. And our next one looks like just the US here. Big divided highway. We got rumble strips on the side of the road. These sort of carved out bits in the asphalt to let you know if you've gone off the road. Yeah, just the very deserty landscape. Divided highway. Green road signs and everything too. So I would guess probably Arizona or something. New Mexico, California. Somewhere out this way. Good stuff. Well, pretty much right on the border of California and Arizona. Yep, makes sense. And number 40. We're almost done here. Oof. This is tough. It feels North American from the trees. It'll be northern North America. These are birch trees, I think. Oof, okay. Canada or US? What to do here? I kind of lean US, something like Maine or New Hampshire, but could easily be Canada, for all I know. And NMPZ, it's very, very, very hard to tell. Poles don't really tell me anything. Trees are just somewhere northern. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I lean US here, but if it's Canada, I'll be very disappointed, but not surprised. Let's see. Damn it. Yep, it's Canada. Okay, so we lose out on another. We are down to 35 for 40, so unfortunately, not doing so great ratio-wise, but let's finish it out. See what we get. All right, next one here. Kind of strange. Everything here looks like South Korea, except it looks like we're driving on the left. No, we're not. Okay. Because this side, they're going the other way. Alright. But yeah, everything else here is South Korean, single yellow line, this sort of highway sign style. The pole over here with this small sort of barbershop style at the bottom. Yeah, we should be in South Korea. Good stuff. Man, that was almost tricky. I thought we were on the left there. Alright, next one. Kind of interesting. So we have these bollards. Which I think are the sort of Austria-Slovenia sort of style. But it's hard to say. And we have a single white line. Sun south. So what is possible here? I don't think it's Austria. I'm going to rule that out. Slovenia is possible. Serbia is possible. But I don't think anything else is. Oh, this is hard. I'm very bad with the Balkan and Mediterranean parts of Europe as it is, so NMPZ makes it all the more challenging. But I think I'm gonna try Slovenia. Serbia, I'm worried about. Anything else, I'm worried about too. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, it is. Let's go. Okay. It's so satisfying when you're not sure about a guess and it's actually right. Feels good. Okay. Next one. Oh boy. So again, we have these Southern African road line styles, yellow outside lines. Oh boy. So this is either South Africa or, you know, this could be Eswatini. Or Botswana. It's actually hard to say. I don't want to overthink it, though. I think I'm overthinking it, so I think I'm going to go South Africa. No, I'm not overthinking it. I'm going Eswatini. Oh god, this is hard. This is a toss-up for me. It's this kind of landscape that you get in Eswatini. It's like this whole area here. Alright, think I'm gonna just go Eswatini. If it's South Africa, it's gonna be unfortunate, but let's see. Shouldn't have overthought it. I completely overthought it. Damn. Alright. Next one. Looks like the US or Canada. This water tower is painted in Canada flag colors. So maybe maybe this is Canada instead. Like New Brunswick or something. That'd be really good bait though if this is the US. But I feel like this is more Canadian. Let's see. It is. Good stuff. Okay. Would have been funny if that was the US. Next one here. Looks like Indonesia right off the bat. We got this language here. Gen 4 coverage. This building reminds me of the Indo Market convenience store chain. I'm not sure if that's has any affiliation with it, but the colors remind me of that. And I mean, this feels Indonesian as well. So, yeah, I'm good going there. Also, the pole checks out too, with these three sort of things at the top. That's the Indonesian pole. So yeah, should be there. Should be there. Nice. Very far north. Close to Malaysia there. So we lost another country here, so we're down to 39 out of 45. Let's just go to the last game. Hopefully we get all 5 here. But either way, this has not been the greatest of attempts, that's for sure. This is going to be Kenya with the snorkel car. Don't need to explain much there. Next one, this should be Deep Russia. We have the long antenna with a black car. This sort of landscape with the pines and dirt road and everything. Definitely feels like Deep Russia. Very nice. Next one, this is the front of the Ghana car. Missing that iconic tape, but this is Ghana. Good to know the front of the car. There we go. Next one looks like Thailand right off the bat. We got the red soil, tropical foliage. This pole checks out, the sort of square concrete one. Architecture as well is good. So I think we're in Thailand. Wow, very far south, but still good. And our final round is kind of interesting. We've got a single yellow line. That's a little bit weird. Could this just be Argentina? Gotta look at this more. This is kind of weird. This is kind of weird, but I think the sun is in the north. Let's go with Argentina and hope for the best. I don't really know what else it could be, but we'll see. Okay, good. It is there. Kind of a weird location, but we'll take it. So we end up with a final ratio of 44 out of 50 correct. Not terrible. Overall, a little bit worse than last time, but we could chalk that up to getting just harder locations this time. Let's say that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, though. Thanks for watching. Again, make sure to subscribe. We're super close to 25K. It would mean a lot if you joined our community. Okay, guys, I'll catch you next time for the next video.